Hi everyone, my name is Mackenzie Gifford and today I'm going to be talking about climate change. So I'm sure you guys have all heard about the Great Barrier Reef. It is the largest coral reef in the entire world. It's actually 134,724 square miles, which can actually be seen from space, which is crazy. So I personally have always wanted to go scuba diving to check out the corals and all the creatures that live below. But recently, scientists have found out that it might not be a possibility for long. It is dying and it's losing about half of its corals. And the leading cause of this is climate change. So, climate change is affecting all of us, the air, the ocean, and the farms that we use for crops. It is real, and we can all try to prevent it from getting worse. So, I feel connected to learning about climate change and talking about it because I'm undeclared right now, but I'm going to be changing into a bio major, and I really personally like learning about Earth and how to fix it and make it better. So that's why I picked this subject. So first I'm going to be talking about the causes of climate change, then after that I will examine the effects from climate change, and then third I will discuss how humans on Earth can help the Earth. So with harmful gases being emitted into Earth's atmosphere, climate change has increased significantly. The effects of climate change are negatively hurting Earth, and humans can change this by altering their everyday lives. So the main cause of climate change is the overuse of greenhouse gases from human activities. So I'm guessing you guys are probably like, what are greenhouse gases? So the greenhouse gases are methane, carbon dioxide, and nitrous oxide. And those are what traps the sun's heat in the Earth's atmosphere. And we're not supposed to have so much heat, but those gases have been trapping it, and it's been negatively hurting the environment on Earth. So the greenhouse gases has influenced the increase of climate change, and human activities help make those gases that ultimately hurts the Earth. So since the Industrial Revolution, those gases have increased so much. The making of the cars make all of these greenhouse gases that is hurting the environment. And and factories is another example of human activities that makes these gases. So I found an article from NASA that was talking about the causes of climate change, and it says industrial activities that our modern civilization depends upon how raised atmospheric carbon dioxide levels from 280 parts per million to 414 parts per million in the last 150 years. So basically they are saying that the carbon dioxide levels has doubled in the last 150 years. And that's probably why the Great Barrier Reef has been dying. It's really upsetting, and but we can fix it. So the heat that is trapped in the atmosphere causes global warming, which leads to altering the environment on Earth. So the effects of climate change are dangerously severe and negatively affects human lives. So I found an article about the effects of climate change, and it says, as climate change worsens, dangerous weather events are becoming more frequent or severe. Heat waves and wildfires to coastal storms and flooding. So climate change is affecting us, it is hurting us. And all of these weather storms is caused from climate change because Earth isn't supposed to have all of this heat from the sun that the greenhouse gases have been doing. So as stated before, the effects are dangerously hurting the Earth, and humans have the ability to change that. So if every human on Earth changed their life, change their lives to become better for the environment, climate change could decrease significantly. There are multiple changes people can do to save the environment. I found an article that listed a bunch of ways we could help the environment, and some of them said, so it says, there are personal lifestyle changes that you can make too that in some combination can help reduce your carbon impact. So yeah, our carbon impact is vital to helping the earth, and some ways of doing that is using heat less, riding bicycles instead of cars, and things like that. So climate change is caused by greenhouse gases, like I said before, that really need to be controlled because the overuse of them is negatively affecting the earth. The effects of climate change is dangerously hurting the earth as well, like weather conditions, and humans can reduce climate change by just changing our lifestyle, like a little bit. So with harmful gases being emitted into Earth's atmosphere, climate change has increased significantly. The effects of climate change are negatively hurting Earth, and humans can change this by just changing our lives a little bit. So if we want things in the environment to stay the way it is, like the Great Barrier Reef, humans have the responsibility to take action and help reduce climate change by just changing our everyday lives. So that's it.